Hello and welcome to Immigration with Andrew. I'm Andrew, and in this video we will be discussing the citizenship tests. Great, so the citizenship tests are actually two different tests. There's the English exam and the civics exam. And so the English exam has three components, three parts. One part is reading, one part is writing, and one part is speaking English. So the writing test consists of the officer at the interview reading a sentence out loud to the applicant and the applicant writing it down. It's just one sentence. If they write the sentence out correctly, they've passed the exam. If they don't, they get a second try and then a third try if necessary. If they don't write the sentence correctly, the third sentence correctly, then they've failed the writing part of the exam. Reading test is very similar. The officer will hand the applicant a sentence that's written down, or it'll appear on a screen on a tablet, and the applicant will read that one sentence, again, just one sentence, and have three tries to do that. If they don't read one sentence correctly out of three tries, then they have failed that reading test. And in the speaking test, there is no actual speaking test. The speaking test is actually taking place throughout the interview. Part of the naturalization interview involves a review of the application. So questions from the form: what is your name? What is your address? What is your date of birth? What is your phone number? And so apart from making sure that those answers are the same as the answers that appear on the form, the officer is also testing the English. But that's really all I have to say about the English exam. The civics test has changed recently. The test used to comprise 100 questions. Of those 100 questions, to pass, the applicant had to get 6 correct. The applicant answered the first 6 questions correctly. The test stopped and the applicant passed. Starting on December 1st, though, of 2020, applications filed on or after that date will involve the new test. The new test is 128 possible questions. Of those 128 possible questions, the officer will ask 20 questions and not 10. So of those 20 questions, the applicant has to get 12 correct. So it's still the 60%, but the applicant has to get 12 out of the 20 instead of the 6 out of the 10. And at least in the short term, the officer will ask all 20 questions, apparently for data collection purposes. So in other words, if the applicant answers the first 12 questions correctly, the test continues. The test will be the full 20 questions, regardless of how many it took to get 12 correct. And so the keynote there is these are for applications, the N400 form filed on or after December 1st, 2020, not for tests that take place after that day. So if somebody is applying now, they will be subject to the new test. Personally, I don't think it's that hard of a test, although you do need to study. You do need to study. Some of it is I think very easy. What is the name of the current president? That should be very easy for most people. But some of them are not so easy. One of the new questions: why does each state have 2 senators? Another easy question is, how many senators does each state have? But the newer one is why. So with some studying, these 128 questions, just like the old exam, it's all public. There are different apps that you can get on your device to help study. USCIS, I'll provide the link in the description below, provides flashcards. They provide a PDF. They provide other study materials. So my advice is always to study, to take it seriously, and to focus on the English. In my experience, if the person studies, the answers to the questions are not the issue. The issue is the English. So that's where the English and civics tests kind of combine there. Hope this is helpful. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you very much.